Have you ever imagined that the food that has been part of your morning ritual for years might be silently damaging your health? This shocking fact becomes increasingly relevant after we enter our 60s, when the body experiences significant changes in how it processes nutrients. Recent research shows that after 6 decades of life, breakfast is not just an ordinary morning ritual, but a crucial opportunity to protect the heart, stabilize blood sugar levels, and fight invisible inflammation. Yet ironically, many popular breakfast choices actually accelerate the aging process and increase the risk of serious diseases. Before we start, write in the comments section what your current favorite breakfast is. Is it included in the list we're about to discuss? Why does breakfast become so important after the age of 60? The answer lies in the physiological changes occurring in our bodies. Metabolism slows down by about 10 to 15% per decade after middle age, making it more difficult for the body to burn calories and process nutrients with the same efficiency as in youth. Vital organs such as the kidneys and liver, the body's natural filters, gradually lose their optimal capacity. This leads to difficulties in handling excess sodium, sugar, and fat often found in modern foods. The body's ability to process toxins and metabolic waste also decreases, making us more vulnerable to inflammation and oxidative stress. Insulin sensitivity undergoes changes, making the body more susceptible to blood sugar spikes that can cause fatigue, confusion, and in more severe cases, the development of type 2 diabetes. Drastic blood sugar fluctuations can also worsen cognitive conditions and accelerate brain function decline. More worryingly, incorrect breakfast choices can support hidden chronic inflammation, a condition that not only affects joint health but also memory, heart, and even accelerates cellular aging. Research shows that diets rich in pro-inflammatory foods are associated with increased risk of cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline, especially in old age. The good news is that starting the day with the right foods can have the opposite effect. Breakfast rich in fiber, high-quality protein, and healthy fats can stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, protect the heart, and maintain stamina throughout the day. In other words, breakfast is not just food, it's a golden opportunity to care for your body and ensure a healthier and more vital life in your golden years. Let's discuss 4 foods you should avoid for breakfast after the age of 60, along with healthy alternatives you can choose instead. 1. Industrial bread and pastries. White bread, pastries, and packaged cakes have become popular breakfast choices due to their convenience and delicious taste. However, behind their practicality, these foods harbor significant health risks, especially for those who have entered the 6th decade of life. Scientifically, industrial breads and pastries are made from highly processed and refined wheat flour. This processing removes almost all natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals found in whole grains. What remains is nearly pure starch, which the body very quickly converts into simple sugars. When we consume foods like this in the morning, the body experiences drastic blood sugar spikes. After age 60, the pancreas's ability to produce enough insulin to manage these spikes decreases significantly. As a result, blood sugar levels can remain high for longer periods, increasing the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Besides glycemic issues, many industrial bread and pastry products contain trans fats or partially hydrogenated oils, types of fat that have been proven to increase LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, while decreasing HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol, creating a very dangerous situation for heart health. The impact of routine consumption of industrial breads and pastries is very detrimental after age 60. Sharp rises and falls in blood sugar can cause fatigue, lethargy, and difficulty concentrating in the morning, exactly when you need maximum energy. In the long term, these fluctuations burden the pancreas and accelerate the development of insulin resistance. More worryingly, the processed flour in these products contributes to systemic inflammation, a major driver of many age-related diseases such as heart disease, arthritis, and even some types of dementia. For a body already experiencing natural inflammation due to aging, this is like adding oil to an already burning fire. To address this issue, choose fiber-rich whole grain bread as a replacement for white bread or pastries. Fiber not only slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream but also provides a feeling of fullness for longer and supports gut microbiome health, an aspect of health increasingly recognized as important as we age. If you enjoy cakes for breakfast, consider making them yourself at home using whole wheat flour, almond flour, or oat flour. Use natural sweeteners such as ripe bananas, unsweetened applesauce, or small amounts of honey as substitutes for refined sugar. Add nuts and seeds for protein and healthy fats that will stabilize your blood sugar. 2. Processed meats. Ham, bacon, and sausage. Traditional breakfasts often involve processed meats such as crispy bacon, roasted ham, or savory sausages. The combination of protein and fat in these products provides a sense of satiety and satisfaction, but at ages above 60, these foods can pose health risks that far outweigh their benefits. From a scientific perspective, processed meats contain very high concentrations of sodium. A single slice of bacon can contain up to 400 milligrams of sodium, or nearly 20% of the recommended daily limit. In older age, kidneys become less efficient at processing and eliminating excess sodium, making the body more vulnerable to fluid retention and hypertension. Besides their high sodium content, processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, preservatives used to prevent bacterial growth and provide an attractive red or pink color. In the body, these compounds can transform into nitrosamines, which have been classified as carcinogens by international health agencies. Processed meats are also typically high in saturated fat, a type of fat proven to increase LDL cholesterol and worsen systemic inflammation. After age 60, the risk of cardiovascular disease naturally increases, and consumption of foods high in saturated fat and sodium only worsens this situation. The impact of routine consumption of processed meats is very significant on the aging body. The high sodium load causes fluid retention, which can worsen high blood pressure and cause swelling, edema, especially in the ankles and feet. This condition is not only uncomfortable but can also worsen mobility issues and increase pressure on joints that may already be affected by arthritis. Inflammation triggered by processed meats contributes to joint stiffness and pain, making morning activities more difficult. Additionally, these foods are difficult to digest and can place extra burden on a digestive system that may already be less efficient due to aging, causing discomfort and fatigue after eating. To address this issue, replace processed meats with healthier protein sources. Eggs are an excellent alternative, rich in high-quality protein, choline for brain health, and lutein for eye health, all nutrients that become increasingly important with age. Plant protein options such as tofu seasoned with spices are also excellent substitutes. Besides providing adequate protein, tofu also contains isoflavones, compounds that have been linked to reduced risk of heart disease and some types of cancer. If you really want a meat flavor for breakfast, consider healthier alternatives such as skinless roasted chicken or fatty fish like salmon, which provide high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids beneficial for heart and brain health. 3. Sweet breakfast cereals. Breakfast cereals have been marketed for decades as healthy and practical breakfast choices. With colorful packaging and bold health claims such as rich in vitamins and minerals or good for the heart, it's no wonder that many people, including those over 60, consider them a healthy breakfast option. However, the nutritional reality of most commercial cereals is very different from what is portrayed in advertisements. Scientifically, many breakfast cereals contain surprising amounts of sugar, often more than 30% of the entire product. A serving of sweet cereal can contain up to 4 to 5 teaspoons of sugar, even before you add extra sugar to the bowl. Besides their high sugar content, industrial cereals are often made from highly processed grains that have lost most of their nutritional value. Although later fortified with synthetic vitamins and minerals, the bioavailability, the body's ability to absorb, of these nutrients is lower compared to those naturally found in whole foods. Many cereals also contain various additives such as artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. At ages above 60, the body becomes less efficient at processing and eliminating these foreign substances, potentially causing toxin accumulation and increasing the burden on detoxification organs such as the liver and kidneys. The impact of regular consumption of sweet cereals on elderly bodies is very detrimental. The rapid blood sugar spike after consuming these foods is quickly followed by a sharp drop, leaving you feeling tired and lethargic just a few hours after breakfast. This up and down cycle severely burdens the blood sugar regulation system that is already less efficient in old age. Excessive sugar consumption also contributes to chronic inflammation, which is a major factor in the development of various age-related diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Ironically, foods often promoted as healthy breakfast can actually accelerate the aging process and worsen health conditions. To address this issue, Switching to whole grain-based breakfast without added sugar is an ideal solution. Traditional oatmeal, not sweetened instant, is an excellent choice as it's rich in soluble beta-glucan fiber that has been proven to lower cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. To add natural sweetness, add fresh fruits such as bananas, berries, or chopped apples to your oatmeal. These fruits not only provide natural sweetness but also contain fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that support overall health. To increase the nutritional value and make your breakfast more satisfying, add a little protein and healthy fats such as almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds. The combination of complex carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats will provide stable energy throughout the morning without harmful blood sugar spikes and drops. 4. Industrial fruit juices. Packaged fruit juices have long been promoted as a practical way to get vitamins and nutrients from fruits. With claims such as 100% fruit or source of vitamin C, these products are often considered healthy alternatives to soda or other sweet beverages, especially for people trying to improve their diet. However, from a scientific perspective, industrial fruit juices are very different from the whole fruits used to make them. The processing removes almost all fiber, an essential component of fruit that slows sugar absorption, provides satiety, and supports gut microbiome health. What remains after processing is a liquid rich in fructose, fruit sugar, which without the presence of natural fiber, is absorbed very quickly into the bloodstream. A glass of orange juice contains fructose from 3 to 4 oranges, an amount you probably wouldn't consume at once if eating whole fruit. This means you're getting a much higher concentration of sugar without the accompanying fiber benefits. Many packaged juices also contain added sugar, juice concentrates, and preservatives to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. Although labels may claim no added sugar, the concentration and juice recovery process itself can dramatically increase the natural sugar content. The impact of regular consumption of industrial fruit juice is very significant on the aging body. After age 60, the body's ability to handle blood sugar spikes decreases significantly. Consuming fruit juice in the morning can trigger sharp blood sugar spikes, burdening the pancreas and contributing to insulin resistance over time. The fructose in fruit juice is metabolized primarily by the liver, and excessive consumption can lead to liver fat accumulation, a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. This condition is increasingly common in elderly populations and can lead to more serious liver damage over time. Although fruit juice does contain some vitamins and antioxidants, the amount is far less than found in whole fruit. Additionally, some nutrients sensitive to heat and light may be damaged during processing and storage, reducing the nutritional benefits of the final product. To address this issue, the best choice is to consume whole fruit instead of juice. Whole fruit provides the perfect combination of natural sugar, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals in a complex matrix designed by nature for optimal digestion and absorption. If you still want a fruit drink for breakfast, consider making a smoothie at home that mixes whole fruit with healthy protein such as unsweetened Greek yogurt or almond milk. Add a handful of spinach or kale to increase the nutrient content without significantly affecting the taste. For a lower sugar option, make infused water by adding slices of fresh fruit and herbs such as cucumber, lemon, and mint leaves to water. This provides a fresh taste without added sugar and can help you stay hydrated, an important aspect of health in old age that is often overlooked. Conclusion: small changes, big impact. Now that you know 4 foods to avoid for breakfast after age 60, it's clear that morning food choices have a far greater impact than you might have previously realized. The aging body has different nutritional needs, and giving extra attention to what you consume as the first meal of the day can yield significant health benefits. Avoiding industrial breads and pastries, processed meats, sweet cereals, and packaged fruit juices doesn't mean you have to sacrifice taste or enjoyment in your breakfast. Instead, it's an opportunity to explore healthier alternatives that are not only more nutritious but also more satisfying and provide more stable energy throughout the day. Breakfast based on whole grains, high-quality protein, and healthy fats can help stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and even enhance cognitive function. All important issues after age 60. The right combination of nutrients in the morning can create a foundation for a more energetic and productive day. Remember that dietary changes don't need to be drastic or comprehensive. Start by replacing one unhealthy item in your breakfast with a more nutritious alternative. Over time, You can make more changes as you become comfortable with your new choices. The body has an amazing ability to respond positively to improved nutrition quality, even after years of consuming a less optimal diet. It's never too late to make changes that improve your health, and breakfast is the perfect place to start. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and share it with friends and family who might also need this information. Healthy lifestyle changes are most effective when done together with close people who support each other. Of the 4 foods we discussed, which one surprised you the most? Have you been thinking about making changes to your diet? Share your experiences and opinions in the comment section, and inspire others who might be trying to improve their health through better nutrition. Also write in the comment section if there are other health topics you'd like to learn more about. Don't forget to subscribe to the Seniors Insight channel to continue receiving valuable information and tips to improve your health in your golden years. See you in the next video on the Seniors Insight channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you receive our other equally informative and beneficial videos.